The following is a special presentation of Big Polly's World of Sports Sims, alternating the reality of sports and entertainment since 2020. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the first of our two semifinals in Season 2 of the HTFL. I'm Big Polly coming to you. And today we start punching tickets to see who will be in Hometown Bowl 2, which will air Friday. Lord willing, and if my creek doesn't rise, Kansas City and Cleveland is the game of the day today. 28 degrees and a stiff 10 to 20 mile an hour wind in Cleveland. I will play as Cleveland. The computer will play as Kansas City, as Cleveland is the home team, the number 1 seed against the number 5 seed. So a little better weather in Cleveland this time around. Last week when they defeated, who did they beat? Denver. They played in 14-degree weather, so they double up on this weather. But that win, that's going to be a very interesting factor. Joe Montana up against Otto Graham today, and here's your coin flip. And it's going to go Kansas City's way. Cleveland will receive to start the first half. Metcalf back deep along with Peppers and Mitchell, and we're underway from Cleveland. Let's see if Cleveland can make their first ever hometown bowl. Whoever wins today will make their first ever hometown bowl. Metcalf returned that 34 yards to the 41, setting up the Cleveland offense. It's Brown and Motley, probably the best running back tandem left in the playoffs. Speedy and Mitchell at wideout in the base formation. Winslow Jr. at tight end. Graham at quarterback. Thomas, Hickerson, Mack, Petonio, and Shafraff are your offensive linemen. We'll see what they do here on 1st and 10. It's going to be a give to Jim Brown. 8 in the box for Kansas City. And we'll have a marker on the first play.
Defense. Number 75, 5-yard penalty.
Against the defense and Mays, who is one of the defensive tackles. Allen Smith, Buchanan, and Mays. Your front four, Bell, Lanier, and Hali, are your linebackers. Thomas, Lewis, Robertson, Cherry, Mark Robinson, who would go on and play for the Buccaneers at one of the safety positions. We'll go 2nd and 5. Off tackle right, Marion Motley. And Motley closing in on a first down. Pick up of 3 yards. By the way, we're using February weather for these two semifinals and the hometown bowl, where there will be no home field advantage. 2nd and 2 from the 49 of Cleveland. And I'm formulating the play to call here. We'll go Mitchell on a medium fly. Bobby Mitchell. Kansas City playing short and tight. And they throw and beat the coverage. And that's a big gain and a touchdown for Cleveland. Bobby Mitchell with the first points of the game. It's 6-0 in this HTFL Season 2 playoff semifinal. Here is your kick. Good by Ludo Groza. Missed an extra point, I believe, in one of our previous games. So your score is 7-0, and we have only played a minute 12 in this particular playoff game. Recording this one May the 24th, 2022. Hall back deep with Charles and Holmes, and let's see if Kansas City can keep pace. Hall taking it, I think, about the 1-yard line, and a nice return for Hall all the way out to the 31. Peppers making the tackle, a gain of 30. Offensively for Kansas City, it is Charles, Richardson, Smith, and Bowe. The first 2 men are your running backs. The last 2 men are your wide receivers. The tight end is Tony Gonzalez. Montana, your quarterback out of Notre Dame. Trier Shields, Rudnay, Walters, and Schwartz. Your offensive line. Kansas City has won 2 playoff games to get to this point. Cleveland only needed to win 1. First and 10 at the 31. And that is Tony Richardson for a 3-yard gain. Defensively for Cleveland, Ford, Burnett, Remkus, and Shirk, your front 4. Banks, Johnson, Matthews, your linebackers. Dixon, Menefield, Darden, and James, your defensive back. 2nd and 7 from the 34. Almost balmy weather for Cleveland in February to be at 28 degrees. That was a throw for Tony Richardson, incomplete. 3rd and 7, Montana under the gun already. Played very well against Dallas last week. Gain of 8. That's a first down. James on the tackle for Cleveland. 1st and 10 from the 42. 12:43 left first quarter. We're only just begun. Long throw, incomplete. Looking for 84. J.T. Smith. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Cleveland defeated Denver to get here. Kansas City over Baltimore and Dallas to get here. No gain on that play to Jamal Charles. 3rd and 10 from the 42. And nice run here by Charles into the past the 40, down to the 37, a gain of 21 yards. That sets up a 1st and 10 from the 37. 10:59 left, opening quarter. It's complete, looking for Gonzalez. 2nd and 10 from the Cleveland 37. Here's the give. And that is Jamal Charles with another first down, a gain of 10. He has 31 yards on 3 carries. 1st and 10 from the 27. 10:06 to go. Richardson, a gain of 8. Banks on the stop. 2nd and 2 from the 19. 9:22 remaining now. That's a catch for J.T. Smith, a tackle by Menefield. 1st and goal from the 8, so Cleveland trying to answer. Kansas City trying to answer Cleveland's score. Montana to Smith, incomplete. Montana is actually 1 for 5 for 11 yards to start the game. Running game bailing them out, though. 2nd and goal from the 8. That's Gonzalez, and that's 6 points for the Kansas City Chiefs. So we now have a 7-6 game. Both teams scoring on their first possessions. 7:48 left. Extra point good by Butker, and we're tied. 7-7. Metcalf along with Peppers and Mitchell. And they'll return it from 2 yards deep. This is going to be Metcalf. Metcalf past the 10, past the 20, past the 25 to the 30. A return of 32. We'll go Motley. Trapped to the right side. 7:39 left in the quarter. And Motley with a head of steam past the 40 to the 43. A gain of 13 yards. Bell making the tackle for Kansas City out of Minnesota. 1st and 10 from the 43. Motley off tackle left side. He has 2 carries, 16 yards. Kansas City playing short tight, so we're going to look to Max Speedy on a medium fly. That is incomplete. Good coverage by 28. Or 29 maybe, Albert Lewis. I don't see a 28 on the field. 2nd and 10 from the 43. Brown, pitch right. And hope everything will go all right. And Brown gains 6 on that play. Smith on the stop for KC. 3rd and 4. Ball at the 49. Winslow. Quick hitter to Kellen Winslow. Now, again, Kansas City playing short tight. So we're going to go Winslow and make it a medium hitch play. Watch 82 here. Got it. Nice grab by Kellen. A fumble on the play recovered by Bobby Mitchell. So Cleveland will keep possession. Ball now at the 31. 1st and 10 for the Browns. Dive for Jim Brown. And he gains 7 yards. Robinson on that stop. Setting up 2nd and 3. Play action medium pass to Mitchell. Completed to Brown. Brown past the 20, past the 15 to the 11. A gain of 13. First and 10, Cleveland. Will go Motley. Trap to the right side. 8 in the box for KC, but Motley will not be denied. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marion Motley makes it 13-7, and back and forth we go. Extra point, good by Groza, 14-7, your new score. 3:22 now left in the opening quarter. Here's Dante Hall back deep. It'll be a touchback. Remember, Kansas City. Actually, we should point out for the first time, Kansas City's going into the win. Cleveland with the win for quarters 1 and 4. First and 10. Here is Jamal Charles, a gain of 2. So we're off to a very hot start here in this Season 2 playoff semifinal. 2nd and 8. Both teams firing at will. The give is to Richardson. He doesn't gain anything. 3rd and 8. The tackle was made by Clay Matthews. 3rd and 8 at the 22. And Montana's going to run. He'll get the first down with his feet. Gain of 9, and Johnson making the stop for Cleveland. 1st and 10 at the 31. 1:41 to go. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 31. And this is Jamal Charles, a first down, a gain of 11. That Kansas City running game firing on all cylinders. Johnson is out of the game, possibly. His return doubtful. So I think that is Ford in. No, Ford was actually, I think, started. Ford, Burnett, Rimka, Shirk, Banks, Jackson. DeQuell Jackson is in the game. There's the replacement. DeQuell, I remember from the 2000s because he played at Seminole High School, which is about a mile or two to the north of me. 1st and 10 from the 42. Not my alma mater, but it's the closest school to me at the moment. A gain of 9 for Jamal Charles. He is off to a start of 6 carries and 53 yards. We have played a quarter. It is 14-7 Kansas City. Quite a wild quarter it was. Kansas City 18 plays, 100 yards, 11 rushes. Cleveland 9 plays, 124 yards. And they had 5 rushes. So we've had 224 yards in the first quarter itself. 2nd and 1 from the 49. Now Kansas City has the wind. And they throw to Charles. Montana does. A gain of 8. Tackle by Matthews. 1st and 10 from the Cleveland 41. And that is a throw to Richardson. Another gain of 7. Both these teams just having very good offensive performances at the moment. The defense's work leaves something to be desired. That's a throw and a completion. Montana to Bowe. A gain of 10. 1st and 10 from the 24. 13:27 left. So these games will be airing this week at 7 o'clock each night. I'm recording this in the morning. Pass might have touched the ground.
Upon further review, the ball touched the ground before being secured. Incomplete. No timeout will be charged.
So Cleveland uses their challenge with success. They only lose their challenge and no timeouts. 2nd and 10 from the Cleveland 24. That's a catch by Charles, and he scampers to the 10. A gain of 14. 1st and goal from the 10. Touchdown, Richardson. So Montana, a 10-yard pass to Richardson. We have not had a non-scoring possession yet. It's 14-13. Here's Butker at the point after. And we're tied. 14-all. 11:50 left in the half now. Metcalf is back deep along with Peppers and Mitchell. It's going to be Metcalf taking that for a touchback. Now Cleveland has to change their strategy a little bit because they're going into the win. But if you run, the win ain't going to hold you back. Motley, a trap to the right side, 8 in the box for Kansas City. But Motley still gains 8 yards. 2nd and a pair. We're going to go medium pass to Mitchell on 2nd and 2. And that's complete. A first down. A gain of 18. What a start we're off to, folks. Both teams playing very well offensively. 1st and 10 from the Cleveland 46. Brown on a dive play. 8 in the box still for Kansas City. And we had a fumble on the play. It's running back. It's a run back by Kansas City. Holding against the offense.
10-yard penalty.
Kansas City picks up the big first break of the game. They have the ball at the Cleveland 19. 10:06 left in the half. Incomplete. Looking for Gonzalez. Good coverage by Darton. 2nd and 10 from the 19. So who would have thought that, huh?
Defense. Number 44, 5-yard penalty.
Jim Brown fumbled, changing the fate of this game. 2nd and 5 from the 14. Kansas City, I believe they finished 13 and 5 in the regular season. Bo, the intended receiver, they were the first wild card. Team that didn't win the division, they had the best record among all the teams that didn't win a division. 3rd and 5 from the 14. And again, I'm showing the wrong screen here on the right. There we go. 3rd and 5. And Montana's going to throw incomplete, looking for Smith. So both teams have cooled down a little bit. And it's going to be Butker trying one from 31 yards. And he pulled it left. No good. So Kansas City takes over. 1st and 10 from the 21. We'll go Brown. Trap to the right side. So I'll record the games in the afternoon this week, and I will post them up for release at 7 p.m. It will not be premieres. These will just be watch them when you can. 2nd and 6. Pitch to the right for Jim Brown. And Brown's going to get the first down. Turns the corner, gains 14, and Ali finally making the stop. 9 carries for 70 yards. Brown, 5 for 35. Motley, 4 for 35. Back to that double tight end set that works so well for Cleveland. Marion Motley a trap to the left. And Kansas City called timeout. Kansas City with 2 left. Trap left Jim Brown. Back to 8 in the box now for Kansas City. Gain of 2, Lanier on the stop. We'll go Motley, pitch right on 2nd. And Motley a first down past midfield and a gain of 12. He had a 126-yard effort. In fact, both running backs, if I remember correctly, had 126 yards. 1st and 10 at the 47 of Kansas City. We're going to use the short pass, actually. Winslow.
False start. Offense. Number 88, 5-yard penalty. Repeat,
Speedy.
first down.
Speedy called for a false start. 1st and 15. Inside run, Jim Brown. And Brown's like a bulldozer in there. A gain of 19. Robinson making the tackle. 1st and 10 from the 33. Play action, long pass. Mitchell. Brown. Past the 20 to the 18. A gain of 15. 1st and 10. We'll go Brown again. Trapped to the right side. 8 in the box for Kansas City yet again. Doesn't seem to matter. Cleveland's going to get their yards. Brown 8 carries for 61 now. Motley at 5 for 47. Ozzie Newsome. Short cross on 2nd and 5. And it's Marion Motley with his 2nd touchdown of the day. So for the 3rd time today, Cleveland has taken the lead. And we're not even at half yet. 20-14. And Groza is blocked by Deron Cherry. New good. So it's going to remain 20-14 with 4:37 left to go in the half. Haul back deep for Kansas City. It's going to be taken by an up back. That's true. Actually, it's going to be Jamal Charles, and a pretty decent return for Jamal, 31 yards to the 39. So back and forth we go in this one. We are now up to 387 yards of total offense. First and 10, Kansas City from their 39. Long throw. Incomplete, looking for Bo. Was Montana that time. Montana 7 for 17, but that running game has bailed him out. And his running game has bailed out the club. That's Gonzalez, a gain of 8. Darden with the tackle. By the way, Otto Graham is 6 for 7, but he's got 130 yards. 3rd and 2. And Cleveland calling timeout. So they each have 2 timeouts now. That's a completion to Charles, keeping the drive moving. He gained 3. He needed 2. And it's 1st and 10 from the HTFL logo at midfield. Just imagine it's there. Incomplete.
Encroachment, defense. Number 90, 5-yard penalty.
Burnett called for encroachment. 1st and 5, Cleveland 45. This is a pitch to Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles with a 3-yard gain. As we go under, 3 minutes now left in the half. What a start we're off to, folks. 20-14, Cleveland leading. That mixed extra point, though. 2nd and 2, that's on the money. To J.T. Smith, an 11-yard gain. J.T., if I can get my stats to refresh, 2 carries and 2 catches for 22 yards. 1st and 10 at the 31. Montana's going to run. And he'll get a 1st down, a gain of 10. And this should get us to the 2-minute warning. And it does. Each team with 2 timeouts left. Kansas City with their challenge left. Cleveland does not have a challenge for the remainder of the game. This is our semifinal. The winner of this goes to the hometown bowl. Cleveland will be the acting home team if they win. You'll see the Cleveland layout. But the game will be played at a neutral site, the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, or just north of Miami. 1st and 10 from the 21. Montana going for the end zone, incomplete, looking for Bo. And it was, I think it was 42, which is Tommy James without the Shondells. Fighting good defense on that. 2nd and 10. To the sideline, and
Roughing
Gonzalez.
the passer,
Oh!
defense. Number 90, automatic, 1st down.
Burnett giving business to Joe Montana, but that gives the Chiefs new life. 1st and goal now from the 10. And this is Charles gaining 3 yards. And Kansas City electing not to call a timeout just yet. 1:37 to go. Charles has a touchdown, Kansas City. So now we're tied at 20-20. We still have 1:16 left. Butker with the extra point.
Defense, 15-yard penalty.
Oh, and tempers are flaring here, and you're going to see a very awkward kicking formation. Assume these O dots for Cleveland are 10 yards behind the line. Because if this was, they have to be 10 yards behind the kickoff area. So just assume that they are further back. I'll watch for an onside kick here. I think Butker hit that to Pennsylvania. Try a squib kick. Try an onside kick. Something. 1st and 10 from the 20. I'm going to go to Paul Warfield on a medium hitch. And that is incomplete. 1:10 to go. How about Brown on the screen? No, overthrown. 3rd and 10. I'm going to look to Winslow on the short cross. No, incomplete, 3 and out. Kansas City will get the ball back with 58 seconds left in the half. Here's Collins, Gary Collins. I think this is our first punt of the entire game. Hall signal for the fair catch, rolled dead at the 35. 1st and 10 from there, 48 seconds to go. Incomplete. Montana was looking for Tony. Tony G. No, not the poker player. Second and 10 from the 35. Richardson, a loss of a yard. Oh, they're going to blow the play dead. Inadvertent whistle had blown the play dead, so it's going to be second and 10 from the 35. Jamal Charles past the 50, got him at the 46. Gain of 19. I'm sure Kansas City will call a timeout now. They do. Remember, Charles had that rather controversial run on the final play of the quarterfinal with Dallas. They had stopped Dallas, and instead of taking a knee, because Dallas had a timeout left, is the plausible deniability that Kansas City has. Charles ran it in from 80 yards out, 81 yards out on the final play of the game to seal the win. Montana, a strike to Bo at the 33-yard line, a gain of 14. 24 seconds left. It's 21-20. Gain of 3. Montana throwing to J.T. Smith. Second and 7. Montana is now 13 of 25 for a $114. Here's your second and 7 play. Montana going deep. Incomplete, looking for Bo. They'll kick a field goal here. 7 seconds left. Third and 7. And this will be from 46 yards. They have the wind. And they have a field goal. With 2 seconds left to go in the half, it's 24-20. I'm sure Kansas City's just going to squib this baby. And something's going to happen here. I don't know what. Bounces all the way to Metcalf at the 14. Not much room to run. Tripped by Ross at the 22. So we have reached halftime. Kansas City. Could they pull off another upset and head to Hometown Bowl 2? They lead 24-20. I'll be right back. And welcome back. Ready for our second half of semifinal number 1 here in season 2 of the HTFL. Kansas City off to a good start. They lead 24-20 over Cleveland. Kansas City has been a giant killer in these playoffs, beating Dallas on the road. Now they are leading against the Cleveland Browns, the number 1 seed, who had a 15-3 record. But as we saw last night, with the Florida Panthers going down 4 straight to the Tampa Bay Lightning, regular season records really don't mean a damn thing in terms of the end result. Of course, there are rumors circulating here in the Tampa Bay market that the Panthers were spending a lot of time in Tampa at local strip clubs. So there you go. That could be a reason why they weren't focused. Hall, Charles, and Holmes back deep. Kansas City, remember, won the toss, so they deferred till the second half. Hall takes it at the 5. Chugs it up
Holding.
to the
Receiving
31.
team.
By the way, if you like these videos, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and hit that bell and get notified of the videos that I release when I release them. So that penalty back in Kansas City, back to their 5. It's going to be first and 10 from there for Kansas City. They got to go 95 yards for a touchdown. And Charles gets them off to a good start, an 8-yard gain to the 13. Also, we're at 199 subscribers right now, or the last time I looked. So we're looking for one more for a 200th. I'm going to take the week off for Memorial Day. Memorial Day week, I'm going to be taking it off. I'll also be taking July 4th week off and Labor Day week off. So note your schedules accordingly. Second and 2 from the 13. That's a completion to Tony Gonzalez. I'm planning to come back the week after Memorial Day, and we're going to finish off the NBA 75-76 project that I started, and we'll do the games of the weeks until we get to the playoffs, and then we'll do a playoff game of the day. First and 10 at the 29. That's a throw. And look at how wide open J.T. Smith was there. 28 yards. Banks on the tackle. And Kansas City has Cleveland serious trouble. First and 10 at the 43. And that's Jamal Charles. And a nice little dinker there for 12. Matthews again on the tackle. First and 10 at the 31. A touchdown puts Kansas City up more than a score. Charles, a gain of 2. Rimkus on the stop for Cleveland. I'm a Lightning fan. I'm not going to deny it. So I was very, very impressed with what they did with the Florida Panthers. Best team in the regular season, and they beat them 4 straight. But as things are turning out, they might have been distracted. Gain of 11 to J.T. Smith. Minifield on the stop. First and 10 at the 18. Montana 17 to 30, 181 yards. Just kind of wondering, did the Florida Panthers go to the Odyssey or did they go to Mons Venus? First and 10 at the 18. For those of you outside of the Bay Area,
number 72, 5-yard penalty.
Shirk commits encroachment. It's going to be first and 5 for the 13. Just south of where the Buccaneers play at Raymond James Stadium, there are a couple of gentlemen's establishments on either side of Dale Mabry, which is the north to south road that leads you from 275 to the stadium, to Raymond James. It used to be, of course, the old Tampa Stadium, and then they built Raymond James not too far from it. First and 5 from the 13, and they're both nudie bars. Charles, that's a first down, a gain of 6. And it's kind of a rite of passage for young men who don't have girlfriends on their 21st birthdays to go there. First and goal from the 7.
False start. Offense. Number 71, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
So Schwartz makes it now a first and goal from the 12. Sometimes you'll watch the Buccaneer games and they will show this building with a spaceship on top of it. That's the Odyssey. And the one across the street is Mons Venus, who was owned by the late, great Joe Redner. First and goal from the 10. First and goal from the 12. That's Charles. He gets to the 6. Gain of 6. Joe Redner is kind of like our local Larry Flint. Second and goal from the 6. Have you ever seen People versus Larry Flint? I just saw that again last week because it was the first time I had seen it in a long time. Second and goal from the 6. Incomplete. Looking for Tony Gonzalez. Third and goal from the 6. Another incompletion into the end zone, so Cleveland holds Kansas City to a field goal. Butker from 23. It's good. It's 27-20. A lengthy drive, 12 plays, 89 yards, 6:28 was the time of possession. Metcalf back deep, so it's a touchdown game still. Metcalf is going to return this one past the 30, past the 40, after the 42. First and 10 from the 42. Trap right, Jim Brown. 8 in the box for Cleveland. 8 in the box for Kansas City. But there goes Brown. Past the 30, past the 20, past the 10. One play, one score. Touchdown, Cleveland. And Jim Brown goes to 119 yards on the game. And that drive took all of 21 seconds. Here's the point after by Groza, which he hits. And we're dead even at 27. 7:51 now left third quarter. And here we go. Hall back deep for Kansas City. I feel like I've said that a few times. And Hall, a 27-yard return out to the 32. So first and 10 from the 32, and back come the Chiefs. That Cleveland defense has to be dog-tired. Gonzalez on a 15-yard gain. And Montana is 20 for 35 for 208 yards. First and 10 from the 47. Incomplete, looking for Bo. Second and 10. Incomplete. That was intended for Bo again, defended by Dixon. Third and 10, Kansas City. That is complete to Smith, but only 6 yards. Needed 10. So fourth down, and Jarrell Wilson punts for the first time in our game. That's a touchback. So Cleveland gets it at the 20. 5:57 left, third quarter. 27-27. But Brown's going to be stood up behind the line by Hawley for a 1 yard loss. That brings him to 10 carries for 118. We'll go Motley off tackle right side. But look at the coverage for Kansas City. It's playing short tight, so we're going to go Winslow. And hope he's standing on the corner for a medium hitch. Incomplete. Mack coming out. Mack is the center. He was injured. He'll be out a few plays. So the injury is undisclosed. So I believe this is Lou Saban coming in. He is out of Indiana. He could also play linebacker. He would go on and coach for several NFL teams. Cross to Bobby Mitchell on third. And that's incomplete. So 27 all, 5:06 left, third quarter. Collins punting it away. And there goes the punt. Hall lets it roll, and it's dead at the 39. The punt went 42 yards. So we're now down to 4:56 left, third quarter. We are tied at 27. This your semifinal game to determine who goes to the Hometown Bowl. We'll have a brand new Hometown Bowl finalist this year. And it will be one of these two teams. If New York beats San Francisco, then both teams will be new. 2nd and 6 at the 43. That's complete to Smith, a 9-yard gain. J.T. Smith, 7 carries, 79 yards. 1st and 10 from the 48. Richardson, a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 from the 46 of Cleveland. Kansas City. Throw for Bo, incomplete. That was intended for Bo. And that sets up 3rd and 8. Ball to 46. And, this is going to be a close call. But a close call won't matter. Smith grabbed it at the 39. Hit hard by Menafield. A fumble. Dixon recovered it. Of course, Menafield and Dixon were a good cornerback tandem for Cleveland in the 80s. So Cleveland gets their first turnover of the game. Kansas City got the benefit of one earlier. Jim Brown. But it's short tight, so we're going to go speedy on a medium hitch. Incomplete. Setting up 2nd and 10. 2:30 left. Trap left Brown. Brown will gain 5. Lewis on the tackle for Kansas City. That sets up 3rd and 5. Ball at the 43. Cleveland going 3 wide, and they're going to look to Paul Warfield on the short cross, which he gets. Gain of 13. Peters on the stop. So we hope you all are well this May 24th. 1st and 10 from the 44. It's going to be a pitch to Brown to the right side. And we have Kansas City calling timeout. There was confusion on the defense. 1:31 left. Back to Motley then. Trap to the right. 8 in the box for KC, and they hold him to just a 2-yard gain. Smith making the tackle. That is Neil Smith, of course, out of Nebraska. 2nd and 8. And we're going to screen it to Brown. We're going to try that again. Didn't work the last time. Works this time, but he doesn't gain any yards. He loses 3. 3rd and 11. Ball to Kansas City 45. We're going to look to... We're going to try... Short hitch to Paul Warfield. 3rd and 11. Incomplete. And we have played 3 quarters. It's 27 all. 60 plays for Kansas City, 363 yards, 41 passes. 33 plays for Cleveland, 312 yards, 17 rushes. So we have a total now of 675 yards in this game. 4th and 11. And even with Cleveland having the wind advantage, it'd be a 62-yard field goal here. So Collins goes to the sideline. 1 quarter to determine the first team that will make Hometown Bowl 2. 1st and 10 from the 20 with 14:52 left to go. This is Bo, a 17-yard gain. Montana's hand still red hot. 24 of 42, 248, and 3 touchdowns. And Montana throwing again, another successful play. A gain of 13 that gets J.T. Smith to 100 yards on 9 catches. Looking like Smith might be a little banged up because they're bringing in Otis Taylor to replace him. 1st and 10 from the 50. The pitch to Jamal Charles, and Charles with a 6-yard gain. He has 12 carries and 94 yards. So we have now had 2 players go over 100 offensively. Brown 123 yards rushing. Smith at 100 yards receiving. Charles is now 6 shy of his own hundo. Richardson slashing. Just short of the first down there. It'll be 3rd and inches from the Cleveland 40. Kansas City going into the wind for the 4th quarter. And Cleveland has the wind at their backs. 1-yard gain and a first down. That was Richardson, and Niquel Jackson made that tackle. He came in earlier in the game. So now 1st and 10 at the 39. Forgive my pause. And Charles will gain 7, and there's that hundo I was talking about earlier. 2nd and 3 at the 32 of Cleveland. 10:54 left. This game's still very much in doubt.
Offense, number 58, 10-yard penalty.
So Rudney with the trip. 2nd and 13, ball at the 42. That's a throw and a catch to Gonzalez, gaining 8 of those yards back, setting up 3rd and 5. The ball at the 34 of Cleveland, 10:01 to go. Screen, Richardson, a first down, and a gain of 6. Ball moves to the 28 with 9:15 left to go. That is Tony Gonzalez again. A couple of clutch passes for him, clutch catches for him, and Montana 28 of 46, 291. 1st and 10 from the 12. Kansas City looking to take the lead with any score. Gonzalez could not come up with that one. 28 for 47 is Montana now. This is Charles, and Charles gains 8. It's going to be 3rd and 2 from the 4. Big play here. Montana finds Otis Taylor. It's a touchdown, and Kansas City retakes the lead. Butker with the point after. It's 34-27 with 6:57 left to go. So, Kansas City, as we told you, the only team in the semifinals from the 2nd round of the playoffs, looking to make the hometown bowl. Metcalf back deep. He'll down it 2 yards deep in the end zone. Cleveland with the wind at their backs. Mitchell, medium fly. And Cleveland's a very dangerous team in the situation where they have the wind at their back. That's a gain of 22. And remember, you still got Brown and Motley in the backfield. Trap left, Brown. And he surges past midfield, past the 45 to the 41. Lanier, a playoff high for Jim Brown, 140 yards rushing. Will go Motley on a dive. 8 in the box for Kansas City. And when they get good blocking, that doesn't matter. A gain of 2, Buchanan on the stop. 2nd and 8. How about Sir Speedy, Max Speedy? Incomplete, as that wound up being thrown into traffic. 3rd and 8. Brown on a screen. That is incomplete. Now, decision time here for Cleveland. They trail by 7. 4:12 now left. And they don't have to make... They're going to go for it here with the ball at the 39. A field goal doesn't help them. So they're going to go for it. Quarterback must pass. And we're going to look to Bobby Mitchell. Man in motion. Graham, the pass for it all is incomplete. So Kansas City takes over with 4:07 to go. Each team, Kansas City with 2 timeouts and Cleveland with 3. And here's Charles. He's had some clutch runs in the playoffs. That's a gain of 8. Dixon on the stop. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Ball at the 47. Pitch. Charles, another first down, a gain of 5. Now Cleveland has to start thinking about calling their timeouts. 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 48. Another pitch to Charles, and he will gain 3. And yes, Cleveland is going to start using their timeouts. 2:24 left. 2nd and 7 from the 45. Kansas City, 469 yards. And we've had 822 yards total in this game. 2nd and 7. Richardson gaining 3 and Cleveland calling time. 2:18 to go. 3rd and 4. Big play here. And Charles will not get the first down. Clay Matthews with his 10th tackle. And Cleveland's going to save that last timeout and we'll go to the 2-minute warning. We think. Now, Kansas City's keeping their offense on the field. 4th and inches from the 38. Do we get the 2-minute timeout yet? No, we do not. And yeah, Kansas City thought the better of it, and they have brought their punt unit team. I'm going to watch for a fake punt. They brought their punt team in. It goes out of bounds at the 7. 1:55 left to go. Long out to Warfield on first down. Couldn't get it. 2nd and 10, the ball at the 7. Short out. Speedy. This is complete, and he gets out of bounds after a gain of 13. 1st and 10 at the 20. Cleveland needs a touchdown and a successful conversion for the tie. Short out. Speedy. He's there again. 13 more yards. Out to the 33. Warfield, medium out. And Kansas City's playing short and tight. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Brown on a short pass. But another short, tight situation. So we're just going to go for the big one here. Bomb to Warfield, 42. Brown lets it go. Looks on target, but overthrown. 3rd and 10. Short out to Bobby Mitchell. Incomplete, so this is your game, potentially. We'll put Graham in the shotgun. We'll go medium slant to Paul Warfield. And that's batted at the line and incomplete, and Kansas City's going to take over. Kansas City looking like they will go to Hometown Bowl 2. Charles gains 3 yards. He has a playoff high 132. And now they have no timeouts left. Cleveland does. Kansas City's going to the Hometown Bowl. Charles, a first down to make it academic. 41 seconds to go. Charles, no gain this time, and that is it. Kansas City advancing to Hometown Bowl 2. They have stunned the top-seeded Cleveland Browns 34-27, and they will be going to Miami to play in the second Hometown Bowl. And I will give you your stats here in just a moment, if I am allowed to. Okay, these are the brackets I don't use. Okay, stand by, folks. We'll get you your summary yet. So here is aforementioned summary. Joe Montana going to the Hometown Bowl with Kansas City. We had a back-and-forth game. It was 24-20 Kansas City at half, and they outscored Cleveland 10-7 the rest of the way. We had in this game 489 yards for Kansas City, 379. So we had, let's see now, 489. 307 would be 85 plus the two nines, 868 yards of total offense. And Kansas City again was pretty sharp on first down, 7 of 12. They ran 80 plays, and Cleveland only ran 46, and they had time of possession of 39 minutes and 17 seconds. Montana, 29 of 48 for 295, 4 touchdowns. Charles, 21 carries, 142 yards. Smith was the leading receiver in terms of passing and pass catching and yardage, 9 for 100. Your leading tackler was Minifield for Cleveland with 12. And that'll do it for our first semifinal. 7 o'clock United States Eastern Time, Wednesday night, will be our second semifinal, San Francisco at New York. So this has been Big Polly wishing you all well. Godspeed, God bless. We will do it all again soon. And bye-bye for now, everybody.